In this video, I'm going to go over what kind of muscles are attaching to the scapular. So there are 14 muscles that attach to the scapular. So it literally looks like a triangle shape on the back of your body. So the first thing that I want to go over is a trapezius muscle. Trapezius muscle is one of the biggest muscle in the back. A lot of people think like latissimus dorsi is the biggest muscle, but actually trapezius is the biggest muscle. Trap is like there are upper, mid, and lower part of the trapezius. So the mid and the lower part of the trapezius muscles are especially like really weak. The people who have on shoulder, if they're hunching their back over all the time, then their upper trap is gonna be really tight, but at the same time, their mid and the lower trapezius muscle is gonna be really weak. So people who have lack of mobility on the scapular, active rehabilitation wise, we have to work on the lower mid part of the trapezius muscles. At the same time, we can see setae to centurior muscles because usually the setae to centurior muscles are really weak because we don't really do a lot of push movements, right? So this setae to centurior muscle is gonna be also attached to the scapular. The other one that I want to go over is teres minor muscle. Teres minor is also doing the lateral rotation. So when we do the lateral rotation, this teres minor muscles are also moving the scapular. If the person comes in with a lot of limited range of motion on the scapular, the first thing probably as an RMT or massage therapist, we will work on the rhomboid muscle because the rhomboid muscle is actually attaching to the mid border of the scapular. And in the mid border of the scapular, C7 to the T1, there is rhomboid minor muscles are attaching. T2 to T5, to the mid border of the scapular, there is rhomboid major muscles attaching. So a lot of people working on the mid border of the scapular try to massage the between the shoulder blades, but at the same time, what we actually need to work on is the front part of the shoulder, not just the back part of the mid border of the scapular or between the shoulder blades. We also have to work on the front part. It's because there are a lot of muscle attached to scapula in front. So this is what the one that I really want to go over. So the first thing that I want to mention about it is coracoid process of the scapular. So coracoid process is where my pen is, right in here. There are three muscles actually attaching from here. One is pec minor to the chest. So pec minor muscle is going to be really tight. And then coracobrachialis muscle, which is underneath of your arm, this muscle is going to be really tight too. And then the third muscle is biceps brachii muscles. So those three muscles are in the front, and then we need to work on the muscles to increase the mobility of the scapular. And then we can also work on subscapularis muscle, which is underneath of the scapular. So deltoid muscle is like one of the really tightest muscles. The people who have limited scapular mobilization. Since I kind of talk about the subscapularis muscle, so I want to go over some of the rotator cuff muscle. Rotator cuff muscles that attach to the scapular is supraspinatus, infraspinatus, teres minor, subscapularis. The clients who have a really limited range of motion for the scapular, and then you can really bring the scapula up towards the body, or if you can separate the scapular bone from the body, then try to working on those 14 muscles. So one is trapezius, teres minor, pectoralis minor, coracobrachialis, bicep brachii, and deltoid. Supraspinatus, infraspinatus, subscapularis, like levator scapulae, setae to centurior, mohyoid, rhomboid, minor, major. I think I mentioned everything. So there are 14 muscles we need to actually work on. Okay, so not just the back part of the shoulder blades, we also need to working on the front part of the shoulders and the arm. That's the main things that we also have to consider about in our treatment. So hopefully this video is also beneficial for everybody who work in this healthcare field or people who have pain and between the shoulder blades. Don't just to do tennis ball release in the back of your shoulder blades. You also have to work on some of the front part of the shoulders as well. Maybe next video I will show you guys how to self-massage the front part of the shoulder to increase the scapular mobilizations too. So because obviously the back part I can just do self massage by myself, but front part I can do it by myself, and I can show you guys how to do it as a home care. Okay, so I'll see you in the other video. Bye bye.